Today we're going to make our own version of Henri Matisse's painting, Goldfish, that he painted in 1912. To start, I want everybody to think about what a circle looks like if you're not looking straight at it. We know the top of this fishbowl is a circle, but when you look at it from far away, it looks more like an oval, doesn't it? So here are some flower pots that are at my house. And we know that if you look straight down on a flower pot, it's a circle. But what does that circle look like if you're looking at it from the side? It's not a circle anymore. It's kind of an oval. So yeah, when I'm looking at it from straight up above it, it looks like a circle. But as you look at it from farther away, it's going to be an oval. We're going to draw like this. So when I start drawing my fishbowl, I'm going to think about that. I'm going to draw an oval because I'm not looking straight down on it. I'm using crayons because I know I'm going to want to use watercolors later to paint mine, and I can do that if I use crayons, but you can use whatever you'd like. So on the sides of my oval, I'm going to make some lines that go straight down. This is going to be for the sides of my fishbowl. And then I'm going to make the bottom. Now the bottom doesn't go straight across. It's also curved. This will make it look like a cylinder, just like Henri Matisse's painting. So the bottom of your fishbowl should be curved also. Now I'm going to start making a table. This should also, if it's a round table, say it's a circle table, it should also be a oval right now, because that's how circles look when you're a little bit away from them. They look like ovals. Make sure the fishbowl is on top of the table. We don't need floating fishbowls. So Henri Matisse didn't only paint goldfish in his painting. There's also different plants and flowers around. So I'm going to put some of those in my picture. I'm going to start by making some leaves up here. They don't have to be exactly the kind of plants that Henri Matisse used, or you don't have to make the same kind of plants that I make. You can make flowers or cactuses or, whatever you'd like. If you have another idea of something you'd like to draw around your fishbowl, I'm fine with that. I'm always okay with you guys being creative and coming up with your own way to do these kind of projects. So anything you want to put around is just fine. If you can't think of anything, some plants is just fine. You could do flowers or leaves or anything like that. Now, one thing I want you to notice about Henri Matisse's art is he uses a lot of simple lines in it. It wasn't always about making things look like they do in real life. It was about using simple lines and shapes in different parts and different shapes in your artwork. And he thought that was interesting. More interesting than making things look exactly like they did in real life. So I'm going to do some of that in my artwork right here. I'm going to make a line right here that's kind of like a corner of a room. And then I'm going to make some stuff on the walls. Maybe I'll just make circles on this part of the wall. And maybe some different plants on this side of the picture. Maybe some ferns kind of things, maybe some flowers around, like there was in Matisse's painting. And I'm just going to kind of fill in the backgrounds now. Let's make sure that we have enough going on to make our picture interesting. Here's another simple line pattern on the back wall, just like Matisse did. But we're going to keep it simple because less is sometimes more. After that, it's time to add something inside the fishbowl. You can make goldfish like Henri Matisse did if you'd like. That's fine, but if you'd rather make some other kind of thing, like a seahorse, like I'm doing, or octopus, I don't know, whatever kind of fish you want to put in there, you could put in there. Also, you could make some seaweed around or rocks for the fish to swim around or castles or whatever you'd want to put inside the fishbowl. Keep that interesting too. Get creative with it. Now, since I use crayons, I'm able to watercolor, and if you use crayons, you could watercolor too. If you don't have watercolors, that's fine. You could do this kind of project in whatever you'd like. You could use colored pencils or markers or just crayons, that's fine, and you can color it in. But watercoloring is sometimes fun, and it looks pretty good with this kind of project. Take your time and show good craftsmanship. these pictures are not done until all of the white of the paper is gone. If you can stick with it, it'll make your picture look really nice. And I bet you'll be surprised what you can do here. Now that we know that shapes look different when you look at them from different directions, like this circle looks like an oval because I'm not looking directly at it. This is just one of those tricks that you learn that makes your artwork better. And now that you know it, you'll be able to use it in your own artwork. I really hope you guys like this. I can't wait to see your fishbowl. And I hope everybody has a great day and has fun with this. Goodbye.